Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel. My name is Maria Guyon from Wild Fox Alchemy and I am an intuitive business coach and soul healer and green witch and tarot card reader, and I'm here today to do your tarot card reading for the week of the 1st to the 7th of August. Let's get started. Is it hot where you are, Scorpio? Oh my goodness, I am so hot. I'm having to record these readings at 4:30 in the morning because it's the only time that it's cool enough here in Spain for me to actually think straight. I can't have my fan on or the aircon on because you can hear it in the background of the video and it's really distracting. So in order to get the quiet that I need, I have to come out and do it at silly o'clock in the morning. So anyway, give me a shout out in the comments below. Where are you in the world? Are you struggling with the heat at the moment? For me, it's only going to get worse over the over the course of the next couple of weeks, unfortunately. So yeah, I think I'll be doing a lot of nocturnal readings, which is it's not too bad, I don't suppose. I'm quite an early bird, to be fair. So hopefully we'll just we'll get it done. And I look forward to autumn. Autumn and spring here in Spain are just beautiful. I love them, and it's well worth coping with the heat in summer in order to enjoy the beauty of Spain in the autumn and the spring. So let's get started. We'll start with your money reading first. The overall energy for the week is the Emperor here, Hemlock, in this particular deck. This is about setting some boundaries and setting some rules, being stable, knowing what's right and what is wrong when it comes to your money. This card is about you building a strong foundation and a safe environment to build a solid future. Hemlock is a soft wood that toughens with age. Trust your boundaries. They may feel pliable at first, but they will strengthen over time. By creating the conditions for other plants to thrive, hemlock is an important part of a healthy ecosystem. Build a reliable scaffolding on which your sacred work can grow and step into leadership with confidence. So this is really about building a strong structure, a strong foundation. The words financial advisor have just popped into my head. If you're getting to that point, Scorpio, where your business is working and you're starting to make some money, Spirit is saying accept some guidance from somebody that knows how you should be managing your money. It could be that you need some assistance to help invest it so that you're building a future. Don't be profligate in your spending is what I've just been told. Business can be quite feast or famine, can't it, Scorpio? You know, you can have months where you sell loads of things. You could have a really big launch and sell 10 grand worth of stuff, 20 grand worth of stuff, 100 grand worth of stuff. And then you can have another month that is absolutely dead. So that is one of the challenges of being in business. It's one of the blocks that we can have where, you know, we spend everything that we've got. And then we have a quiet month, a really bad month, and then we're struggling financially and we worry about where the next meal is coming from. This card is just telling you this month, Scorpio, to just build that foundation, to make sure that your accounts are all in order, and then your money will be able to grow. So where you need to focus your energy is the Hermit. That's another major arcana card here, contemplation and wisdom. This is about being soul-searching, learning some stuff. And I feel that in this particular reading, this is about you learning about your money. You need to build this foundation and you need to learn how to do it. This is going to be new to you, Scorpio. It could be something that you've never considered before. But now's the time to start thinking about it, about where to invest that money. And it could be that you need to take some time out to think about your goals. What is your aim for your business? Is it that down the line you would like to sell it? You know, I've been reading quite a lot lately about the Amazon businesses and how people have set several businesses going, and then there are companies out there that just buy those businesses down the line and they're making millions from it. So is your ultimate aim to create a business that you then sell on? What's your exit strategy? Is it a business that you've got where you're going to create a load of passive income assets that mean that you earn money while you sleep? That even when you've retired, the money will still come in on autopilot because you've made the products and they'll just sell over and over and over again. Could be time for you to get into your hermit cave, Scorpio, and think about this. Think about the future of your business and where you want it to go, because that will help you to make the decisions on what to invest in and how to manage your money. Big life changes with these major arcana cards. Strengths, positives. We've got the Queen of Crystals, and she is all about the material stuff, and she is all about prosperity. She can represent a working mother, a mom who contributes to her family and takes care of her kids. This could be your reason why you even do this in the first place, because you want to give your kids a better life. And I feel like this is it's a strength, it's a positive here, that by doing these things, by looking at how you can build your future and build a foundation for your future, this is going to bring you the security that you want for you and your family. Definitely really good. I mean, Hedgehog always, she makes me chuckle a little bit because she's soft on the inside, but then she's got these protective spines on the outside, and there's that real mama energy of curling up in a ball and putting the spikes out if anybody threatens, that family feeling. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It's 4:30 in the morning, I'm kind of tired. Obstacles with your money. 2 of Acorns, insight and focus. Now, this card is about you planning. It's about looking at what comes next. The thing that could be an obstacle for you here is it could mean getting out of your comfort zone. I do feel, again, this is all about planning. You planning for your future here, Scorpio. It's so important. And this card I like because we have the eagle here, who he can see from a great distance. He's got like the 30,000 foot view, and he looks down and he sees all the terrain, but he can focus in on the tiniest of things. He can focus in on a mouse, meters below him, and go and get it. He has that sharp focus. But I feel in this particular reading, in this particular position, that this card is talking to you about getting out of your comfort zone. And I feel again like the amount of money that maybe you're dealing with, the amount of income, the amount of prosperity could be very unusual for you. It could be something that you're really not used to, and you certainly may not be used to going and dealing with financial advisors and looking deeply at how you want to finish out your business, how you want your future to look. But don't let that block you. Make sure that you do get out of your comfort zone and do the right things. Now, again, as I will always say, use your intuition. If a financial advisor is advising you to do something that you really, really, really do not feel comfortable with, do not do it. Always do things that you feel are in line with you and are in alignment with your values, etc. Yeah, I just got the message that some financial advisors do specialise in eco funds and that sort of thing, and that could be the way for you to go, rather than them telling you that there are things that you could invest in that would give you bigger returns, but they don't actually fit with your values, because maybe it's about fossil fuels or weapons and all this sort of stuff that really you don't want to touch with a barge pole. But yeah, get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Read some books on financial stuff as well, is what I'm being told. Educate yourself. That in line with this hermit thing, really sort of dig deep and find out what's out there so that you can have some knowledge before you go in to see an advisor about where you need to go next. And the outcome, we have the 4 of Shells. This is about stability. This is about you grounding yourself before you make any decisions. It's another soul-searching card, actually, in line with this hermit. It's about you reevaluating stuff. And I do feel that overall, that is how it's going to end up. You are going to make your decisions, and emotionally you're going to feel quite good about what you're doing. And I think the alignment thing is important, so that you do feel good about what you're doing. You do understand what you're investing in, you do understand what your plans are, because then it'll lead to you feeling quite calm and happy and balanced about it. I am going to clarify that card, actually. I feel like the rest is very straightforward, But I just would like to get another card on this Four of Shells. I've got the King of Cups there. This is very constructive energy. And I feel like this whole situation is very constructive. I feel like you delving deep into what you want out of your business is going to help you. It's going to help you plan your future. And, you know, if we know where we're going, then it's easy to get there, isn't it? Whereas some of us, we start a business, all we want to do is we focus on getting the right money in for this month, and then the next month we worry about next month's money. We don't really think about where we want to be in 20 years' time, 30 years' time, 40 years' time. But it's time for you to think that through now. What is the aim? What is the exit plan? Is there an exit plan? How are you going to fund your retirement? How, you know, what if something goes awry and you're not able to work anymore? How will you fund living in those particular circumstances? Explore your options there, Scorpio, and it'll turn out really positively. I think, you know, you'll feel like you've done something really constructive and you'll feel good about it. This soul searching will lead into really good things. So let's get into your general business reading now. Now sometimes these are quite separate, and your money reading is quite separate than this business reading here. But I'm finding actually that overall they tend to match, and there tends to be a bigger story at foot, and there might even be more advice in this second bit of the reading on, you know, on your money and on your finances. I'm just going to have another slurp of tea. I'm getting a bit peckish actually. What is it about getting hungry when you wake up in the middle of the night? Right then. This is a lovely card. This is the overall energy for your business for this week, Scorpio. It's the Three of Vessels, or the Three of Cups. This is about celebrating good times. It's about joy. Look at that. They've got 3 cups there. They're enjoying a lovely chat, some playfulness and some bliss going on. That's a lovely, lovely card. For a lot of us, I think the lifting of some of the lockdown rules has led to a lot of this, because we're able to collaborate again, and we're able to meet our friends again, and we're able to actually see people again and feel a little bit less alone with what we're doing. Where you need to focus your energy this week is the Two of Shells. Now this is about partnership. It's about union and harmony and seeing eye to eye with people and emotional connections. It feels to me like there's some collaboration coming here, Scorpio. It's about people gravitating towards your business, people that see eye to eye with you. It could be that you're building a tribe of people. It could be that you're starting a community, actually, to spread your joy around, to spread your message. Yes, yeah, for some of you, definitely that's it. You're starting some sort of community. Could be a Facebook page. It won't be a Facebook page for me. I hate Facebook. Try Mighty Networks. It could be that you form a physical group now that lockdowns are being lifted, that you're actually able to invite people to come to a physical meet-up to share your successes and to share your message with people. All in all, sounds really good, doesn't it? Your strengths. The Ace of Shells, happiness and abundance. This is new relationships, new ways of being creative. There are people coming in here thick and fast, Scorpio. Lots of people. I mean, just kind of go backwards a bit. 3 of Shells, 2 of Shells, Ace of Shells. But it's really, really wonderful. There's something very, very attractive about what you're trying to do. And if you've been in two minds about starting any sort of community, whether it be online or in person, this message is definitely telling you to crack on and get on with it. Possible obstacles. I've got a Tower card. This is about change. It's about release, revelation. It's a catalyst for change. It can be about destroying things in order to rebuild them. And for some of you, I've just been told that this could be that you have had a community in the past, or you have one now that is stagnant, that it's not going anywhere, it's not doing anything. It's not what you wanted it to be. And Spirit is saying to me, do not give up on this idea. Scrap it. Scrap what you have originally started. If it is not working, let it go. Because out of the ashes of that will rise something better. A better community, a better tribe of people that will actually do what you want them to do. Which is interact with you, which is support each other, I think. don't be afraid of this card. Don't be afraid of the changes that are coming. Because for some of you, that's also a thing. It could be that, you know, all this interaction and new people coming in, you could be a little bit afraid of that. And that's normal. You know, fear's normal. Everybody in business has fears, and it's quite normal, and you just have to move past them. So don't be afraid of these new people coming in. It can feel a bit threatening sometimes because they'll have opinions, and they'll say things, you know, and some of them might criticise periodically, but don't be afraid of it. Embrace it, because this change is going to be something quite magical, I think. And finally, we've got the Ten of Feathers here. Oh my goodness, this is about recovery and transformation. This is about possibly a painful ending. And I'm being told that when I say painful ending, it does not mean something deeply, deeply, deeply traumatic. I feel like you have a project that you need to end. It's not doing you any favours, but it's like most things in business. We start these things, we fall in love with them, we get emotionally attached, good things come out of them. I remember I started a long time ago doing general readings, and love and romance readings are not really my thing. And I don't know whether it's because I've had my ups and downs with romance, don't get me wrong. You know, I've unrequited love, and you know, I've had a marriage that broke down and all that sort of thing. So I've had my share of heartbreak, but now for the last 18 years I've been with my soulmate, and I've been very happy. And for whatever reason, it just meant I didn't have the patience to do the love and romance stuff. But actually saying to people I don't do love and romance readings was really hard to let go of, because I felt like I might miss out on something. And the worst bit was that I'd done some love and romance readings recently that were really profound, that really helped the people that I did them for. You know, it transformed things. But I knew that that was not my strength, but it was still hard to let go of it. And I feel like maybe there's some part of a project that you are clinging to. But in order to let all this in, this new enthusiasm, this new community of people, you do need to let go and change into this new thing. This is the snake here on this feathers card. And he is, you know, he's all about shedding his skin. And I think that's it, you know, let go of the old stuff. It could, my eyes have been drawn back to this hermit card, where it could all be interlinked with you reassessing where you're at and your decisions for how your business moves forward. Because sometimes we make these plans and then we realise that some of the things that we're doing in our businesses don't actually align with those plans anymore. That, you know, maybe they're not earning as much money as they could be, maybe they're not really in alignment with our values as much, maybe, you know, other people don't love that item as much as we love it, you know, but we're not the ones buying it, so so really we need to let go. But we've put our blood, sweat and tears into something, and we don't really want to let go of it. But this message is saying you've got to have these changes here. You need to have these changes because there's so much other stuff coming in. There's a transformation coming about, and it's going to be quite amazing, I think. You're going to end up with a lot of people around you that are going to be supporting you, that are going to be paying you for your services and your products. Yeah, it's a really, really powerful reading. So, I'm going to finish with the Spirit Animal card. Oh, we've got Beaver Spirit. Oh, look at that. Lay a solid foundation. Spirit is reminding you again, we need this foundation, this financial foundation, so that you can move forward knowing exactly what your aims are, knowing exactly where you're going, knowing what path to take. And then you can check as well whether you're meeting your targets. If you know you've got a plan and you know you want to be earning X amount of money in order to retire at age whatever, or you know that you need to save X amount of money into a particular savings account to get the returns you want so that you're able to travel the world in 10 years, then you know how to go about it. You've got a plan there to make it happen. And Spirit is there reminding you about this. You know, lay your foundation this week, Scorpio. And I think it'll be vitally important. Somebody said I was doing a bit of a workshop, actually a YouTube workshop, because I desperately need to learn how to improve my channel. And somebody mentioned during one of the workshops there that 1 hour of planning saves 10 hours of doing. And how many times do we just launch off into something and we think, oh, just get this done, just do this. And then afterwards we realise it doesn't fit. I've written several blog posts where I've looked at them afterwards and thought they don't really fit with what I'm trying to achieve here. And I've wasted 10 hours of doing. When if I'd have just stuck with a plan in the first place. But I don't know if you're anything like me. Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting time doing the planning because planning can be quite intricate. It can take a long time to do. So I tend to have this feeling like, oh, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to take a whole day or a weekend to plan out exactly where I'm going. But yet you wouldn't do that if you were booking a holiday, would you? You wouldn't think to yourself, well, I haven't got time to plan it, so I'm just going to stick a pin in the globe and hope I manage to get there. You know, why worry about where I'm getting my tickets from or, you know, where I'm staying when I get there? Because, you know, that's just utterly pointless. I haven't got time to think about those things. I'm just going to start walking. You wouldn't do it, would you? In the same way that, you know, maybe you wouldn't go to a supermarket without your shopping list of what you need. Because otherwise you go running amok around the supermarket, chucking stuff in your trolley, and then you get home and realise that the one thing that you went for, the milk or the butter or whatever, you don't have it. But you've got a pile of other things that you didn't really need. You can tell I'm speaking from experience, can't you? So yeah, take time this week, Scorpio, to plan. Because by making these plans, yes, you might discover a few things that you need to get rid of in order to move forward. But isn't that better? Won't that be better to allow the things in that will move you forward with ease and grace and speed, I feel? I think there'll be some speed behind it. I think you'll start moving forward really fast. So take the time, Scorpio. That's the overall message for this. Take the time to make your plans so that you can move forward into utter success. There's a massive transformation here. And I think, you know, you're going to come out of this just almost unrecognisable to yourself. You know, you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and go, flipping heck, look at this. Look at this businesswoman looking back at me. This is what a businesswoman who is wealthy and successful and fulfilled looks like. So I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. Hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed giving it. Please do like and subscribe and comment below. I'm thrilled when anybody comments because it means I'm not kind of just shouting into the void, and it knows I can tell then whether I'm hitting the mark or whether I'm miles away. I love to know as well. And let me know what your business is. Yeah, share your business in the comments below so that we can have a look and we can support each other. Because, you know, that's what we need. We need more communities of women that actually hold each other up rather than bitching and bringing each other down, which drives me crazy. You know, there's enough room in this world for success and abundance for everybody. You're not going to succeed at somebody else's expense. We can all support each other and build each other up and help each other out. You know, maybe this is what this is all about. Maybe you just doing the simple thing of posting a link to your business in the comments will bring you these people. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If you'd like a private reading, the details are in the description below. I do have limited availability, so if you want one, make sure you book it quickly. It will be a coaching-based reading, and I will answer your questions. Okay, so this is Maria Guyan signing out. I'll see you next time, Scorpio. Have a great week.